Thank you, Concorla. Minister, overall I'm blown away with the positive towards accredited grades for the secondary school, that the system is fair and gives students a choice. The students make the decision themselves as to what they select accredited or sit the Leaving Cert exam, based on what they can do. It seems from a consensus this year, Leaving Cert students are opting to merge both sitting exams and taking accredited grades. One school of 1,200 students said that the students were putting themselves under pressure but did not mind, as it was their own decision. One principal said that the cohort of students and teachers were just amazing during COVID and worked together so well. It was the lack of clarity last year that was the most difficult. This year they felt it was like a tick box, and they were offered clarity, compassion and choice. One principal said that he was so grateful with the guidance and the great resources that when they were opened in 2020, at the time they felt that everything was against them. But this year they are a lot more confident and a lot more happy with the situation. However, I would ask you, Minister, to look at the fifth years in relation to next year's Leaving Cert, as they equally have been a massive disadvantage due to COVID. They will have a massive challenge around the curriculum for so many reasons, simply difficult with engagement when there was no exam pat for them. Speaking to several principals, they all had concerns around the junior cycle in the schools, and there is difficulty for the younger age groups settling down to school after such a long absence. Great tributes were made to the teachers and to such a short relative online education and the engagement that the students had, that the teachers, they get massive credit for adapting so fast, and the students, I give them great credit for having a lifetime change to get to do an online teaching. I will, Minister, I mentioned the fifth years a moment ago. The cycle on this is there's going to be an aftermath for a number of years, because we had the sixth class that came into first year, and they lost roughly 6 months of teaching because of the basic meeting new students, the classrooms, and now they're only actually feeling that in the last month or so since they're back to school. They're only now getting to know themselves because it was in and out. They also will have an impact because they'll have to make up time through the couple of years, but they have it. But the fifth year students have a massive hill to climb, because in fifth year is the year that they do all the different curriculums, and in sixth year is where they do all the revision over what they've done. So I would hope for our fifth year students that they will also be mirrored for next year, so we can also work with them. I will finish by saying experts believe that this will lead to grade inflation this year and will likely send CEO points over the top. However, I'm sure due to diligence has been done into the errors of last year, so that we will not have a repeat of this year. I would like to pay tribute to the resilience of students during the pandemic and wish them all the best in their Leaving Cert exams. And again, Minister, I do believe in the role that you're in. You have fitted in very well. And I do believe going forward that this role that you're in, that you will work with the teachers and the students. But I would like to turn one last point to your attention, that the school transport system that has been very difficult last year, and the new system that you're rolling out for this year, that I do hope that things will be in place for September, because there's an awful lot of people that have transport to school, and a lot of people that have no access to transport for school, only for being on the transport system on the buses coming to school. So I do hope that it covers the whole area, and the people in the rural areas that are so dependent on getting the school bus, that they will be accommodated in the system, and that the extra buses will be put on to get them to school. And I wish you well, Minister, in the position that you're in. I wish all the teachers and all the students the very best for this year, and you're a credit to your families, you're a credit to the whole country for what you have gone through, and I wish you all the very best in your Leaving Cert. Thank you very much.
Thank you.